You're listening to the Business Communicators.
Well, on that note, let's go ahead and wrap up the show with one of our favorite subjects, and that's our writing prompts. So we've got the book, 400 Writing Prompts, where we do a little extemporaneous speaking, little conversations, try to end on a positive note. And of course, we want you to leave your comments below, and we'll share the best on next week's episode of the podcast. But Hattie, tell me when to stop.
Stop.
All right. Thomas, left
7.
or right? What?
Oh, right. You usually make me say a number, and I was like, let's throw you for a loop here.
All right. Hattie, 1, 2, or 3?
2.
All right. The question: what is something recurring on your to-do list, and why are you putting it off? What is something recurring on your to-do list, and why are you putting it off?
All right, Austin, you're going to go first because you always put us on the spot first, and you always answer last. So now we're going to flip the script on you. You go first on this one. Sound fair, Hattie?
Since you said it, yeah.
Air hug.
Something on my to-do list that I put it off. Gosh. That's tough. I mean, most of the stuff that I put on my to-do list is usually like work related. I would probably say like grocery shopping. I mean, to be honest.
Why?
I mean, it's just with the convenience factor of like Uber Eats or something like that. You're like, I'll just go tomorrow. And then, you order like Uber Eats or DoorDash or something like that. So yeah, I would say going to the grocery store is probably something that I'd put off too much. But with all that said, it would come down to like eating healthy and not going the quick option. I think sometimes we look at convenience as more of a benefit than actually, spending an hour and a half, 2 hours on like a Sunday meal prepping or something like that. So that would probably be it for me. But Hattie, what about you?
Putting planting some flower beds in my backyard. Why am I putting it off? I'm just lazy.
What kind of flowers are going out there? I mean, it's springtime.
Well, I was actually at Lowe's this morning. I love Lowe's and like it's the mall.
That's not a sponsor. That's not a sponsor.
But if you want to sponsor, please reach out
Lowe's,
to us.
if you want to
at the
sponsor,
Business
reach out to Hattie.
This is my loyalty. Okay. I was there this morning and I saw these beautiful, just flowers, azalea, whatever they were. And I said, they were purple, which is my favorite color. And I said, I should get some of these and take them back and just start planting them. I said, nah, I'm not going to do that. I just don't feel it today.
Fair enough. Thomas, what about you? What's on your to-do list that still needs to be checked off?
Starting writing a book. No, but in reality, just basic cleaning up after myself. Whether
You're
it's the
a slob?
grocery store or doing the I'm not really a slob, but I think
Yes,
I could
you
be
are.
cleaner. Okay, well, I have 2 kids, so yes, I'm a huge slob.
Don't blame those children. I cannot wait till they grow up. Are we recording this? I'm
Yes,
gonna let them hear.
yes, and I want to record it. I'm going to
this.
show it to them on their 18th birthday or when I go visit them.
And I'm gonna say, your dad blamed you for everything.
We've got the
Not
receipts.
everything,
We've
just
got
for
the receipts.
just for putting stuff all over the place.
You are sad.
But it's interesting because I think this topic is almost perfect because earlier this week I was reading an article about how to take different things of engineering and putting it into your normal everyday life. And what it was saying was about the amount of energies you expel doing just certain menial tasks, and how you're like, oh, that's not enough energy to bend over and pick up your shoes and put them away. But then over time, those small little energies that you have to use of the menial task become one massive one that you just don't want to do at all. And I was sitting there and I was reading it, and of course then I had to go down that rabbit hole and watch a bunch of YouTube videos that have nothing to do with that, but that's another statement. I finally got off my TikTok, so we're back to somewhat normal on that one. But it really started making me think about, just doing those little things. Is that if you're already walking into the bedroom, pick up the shoes as you walk in there. Putting your dishes in the dishwasher versus just leaving them in the sink till another dish or another dish or another dish. And so it's really that kind of thing. Is really what things I'm putting off is it's the hardest thing is that first step. And so when I say, I've been wanting to write a book, and I've been saying it for about 3 years, hey, I want to write a book, I want to write a book, I want to write a book. Putting that first pen to paper is the hardest step, and I just have not done it. And I don't know why. Maybe it's deep down inside I'm scared that, writing a book and putting myself out there. But that's really what it boils down to. It is trying to do those small things every day, just to pick up one after another.
Well, we want to hear from you. What are things that are on your to-do list that you're just waiting to check off? Let us know in the comments below, or hit us up on social media at BizCommunicator. If you want, text us. Text us what you are putting off, and the number to do that is 713-360-0133.
You've been listening to the Business Communicators.